What does President Trump do in response to Russia's aggression?
Well, first of all, it's not only Russia. We have problems with North Korea where they actually have nuclear weapons. You know, nobody talks about it. We talk about Iran. As far as the Ukraine is concerned, we have a group of people and a group of countries, including Germany, tremendous economic behemoth. Why are we always doing the work? We have countries that are surrounding the Ukraine that aren't doing anything. They say, keep going, you dummies, keep going, protect us. We can't continue to be the policemen of the world. We owe $19 trillion. We have a country that's going to hell. We have an infrastructure that's falling apart, our roads, our bridges, our schools, our airports, and we have to start investing money in our country.
What does President
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Korash. Double honors to the apostles, Elders, Great Millstone, and shout out to you brothers doing this thing in sincerity and truth and with charity. And man, just got a few precepts. You know, came across that clip and the Spirit hit me to, touch on some things, man, because like they said, Trump was right in 2015. Infrastructure shit, high debt, all right? And he said they can't continue to police the world. But this is just all signs of their end. Because the fact of the matter is, even though just looking at it naturally, Trump is better than Biden to be in office. Like they said, he was right. He's saying some real shit, but they can't stop this, man. This is prophecy to the end of your kingdom. This is Isaiah 19. And, maybe I went down too far. 14. The Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggered in his vomit. So every decision that was going to be made here, no matter what, really didn't matter who was in office, even if it was, of course we know they puppets, but even if it wasn't, the Lord controls the hearts of the king, so it doesn't matter. Even when these people don't agree and there's division, that's the Lord doing that. All right? So all the decisions that will be made in this land will be to bring it to its destruction. All right? And it started with getting on the debt-based system alone. That's back at the 2nd chapter. Okay? In fact, let me grab that. Hold that on deck. He did mention it. And it all ties in. All right, but now we see these decisions coming to their consequences coming to pass. All right, their consequences coming to pass. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. So that goes to the fall of the economy, which they start to outsource everything. Another dumb decision. So this all ties in. The Lord controls the geopolitical aspect of the world. What's it say? The Lord set it up. Promotion comes from the Most High. All right. All right. So, yep. This is Isaiah. Is it 14? Yeah, Isaiah 14 and 3. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. So this is our salvation coming for one. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon. So this is what's talking about, man. Revelation, Mystery Babylon. Psalms 137, the daughter of Babylon is Edom. All right, Edom will be our last captivity. Lamentation, the 4th chapter. Edom is red, Genesis 25, So he's dwelling the clefts of the rocks. That's why they call themselves Caucasians. All right? So that's who we're dealing with. Mystery Babylon, which is Edom, which is the so-called white man, self-proclaimed white man, who is really red, and the devil. With a black heart, man. And say, how have the oppressors ceased, the golden city ceased? The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked, and the scepter of the rulers. Promotion cometh from the Most High. The Lord setteth up kings, and taketh down kings, man. Salaki. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, And he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted, and none hindereth. So Edom was set up to rule the world with his sword. That was his power. Genesis 27, Revelation 6, I believe. That red horse. That was his power, man. So he can't just not do it, because that's not prophecy. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon saying, since thou art laid down, no feller has come up against us. So the earth is going to be at peace when this devil go down. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirred up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. Now you know that this hell is talking about is not some place where you go burn forever. No, they're being brought from the bottom. All right? And now what? They're standing up in power again, at least in this situation against Esau, man, because they're going to go down too. All right? That's World War III. Trump said you got to worry about these other nations. All right? And now what we see, Russia gathering up his allies, and this shit finna get cracking. And that's the Lord. All they shall speak all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows. So Esau was losing his power and his grip on the world. Now they talking shit, saying, hey, you weak like us now. They see your economy crashing. All right, they see the rise of people that actually hate countries that hate you. They see your army getting weak compared to them. You brought down now. They see your infrastructure through. They see all this. Hey, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. So you're dead. That's the decay of this place, man. That's the decay of this place. And once there was no advancements past the nukes, it was an even playground when other nations got it. You couldn't get a higher weapon than that. And they have that. And you slowed down, you took your grip off these nations. Now what are they doing? Now what are they doing? Turning on you, man. They fed up with your shit. All right? This is a back at 2. Got them all in debt. Think it's going to stay like that forever? Back at 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yeah, also, because he transgresses by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarged his hell as who enlarged his desire as hell. So he wanted to gain the whole world, man. And he's been doing it by the sword, you know. And it's as death that cannot be satisfied, but gathered unto him all nations, and heaped to him all people. And he did that how? By getting them into the free world trade and ultimately getting them on a petrodollar. All right, getting them in debt. And whoever tried to go against it, they used the sword on you, man. It's simple. We read it. Look at Gaddafi. Gaddafi tried to go to gold, wiped out. They still ain't found weapons of mass destruction. But they still set up war with Afghanistan and shit. Right? So now all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that ladeth himself in thick clay, shall they not rise up suddenly, that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them. So the nations are saying, how long is this man going to rule over them, right? And the scripture's saying that, woe to him that increaseth that which is his, man. And woe to him that laid himself in thick clay, which thick clay means debt. So woe unto you, man. You're going to fall. You're going to be destroyed. You can't rule like this. At some point, the people get tired of oppression, man. All right? And these heathens are going to turn on this devil. Like Trump said, they got real enemies. And we see them going against the dollar. We see him turning up, man. Ready for war. All right? And then I want to end it on this. And what is America doing? Old America would have been set up some moves to attack some shit, man, against these other countries. So it's over with. This is why they couldn't stop, and this is a sign of their end, man. It's Isaiah 33:1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, they not gathering no more. It's a wrap. It's their time to go down. Thou shalt be spoiled. Now is your time to be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. And you're not using your usual treachery, man. You would have been bombed some shit, sent some economic hitmen, did something to stop this shit, man. But now these people are coming against this devil, and it's through, man. It is through. Shalom. Call Allah, how about Shami, how was shy?